The city of Jerusalem trembled under the shadow of the mighty Assyrian Empire. King Sennacherib's armies had swept across the land like a storm, crushing nation after nation. Fortified cities fell one by one, their walls shattered, their gods cast aside like broken idols. Now, the Assyrian king's gaze had fixed upon Jerusalem, the last stronghold of the tiny kingdom of Judah. King Hezekiah stood on the walls of the city, staring into the distance where the enemy's countless tents dotted the hills like locusts. His heart was heavy, but his faith remained unbroken. He remembered the words of the prophet Isaiah. "Do not be afraid of the words you have heard. I will put a spirit in him, so that he will hear a rumor and return to his own land." Sennacherib, confident in his strength, sent his messenger, the Rabshakeh, to taunt the people of Jerusalem. His voice boomed outside the walls, carried by the wind to the trembling citizens hiding within. "Do not let Hezekiah deceive you," the Assyrian cried. "No god of any nation has delivered them from my master. Where are the gods of Hamath and Arpad? Where are the gods of Samaria? They are nothing. Your God will not save you from the hand of the king of Assyria." The people stood silent, as Hezekiah had commanded. Not a word was uttered in reply. Inside the palace, the king tore his royal robes and fell on his knees. He spread Sennacherib's blasphemous letter before the altar of the Lord in the temple and prayed, "O Lord, God of Israel, enthroned above the cherubim, you alone are God of all the kingdoms of the earth. Incline your ear, O Lord, and hear. Open your eyes, O Lord, and see. Hear the words Sennacherib has sent to mock the living God. Now, O Lord our God, save us from his hand, that all the kingdoms of the earth may know that you alone are God." That night, a whisper of divine judgment swept across the Assyrian camp. No clashing swords, no shouting soldiers, just silence. For the angel of the Lord moved like an unseen wind through the tents of the invincible army. By morning, the sun rose over a field of death. 185,000 soldiers lay lifeless, struck down in their sleep. Fear seized the survivors, and the once proud Sennacherib fled, his boasts turned to shame, returning to Nineveh in defeat. Jerusalem awoke to a miracle. The city still stood. Its walls were unbreached. Not a single arrow had been loosed upon it. Hezekiah and his people lifted their voices in awe, for the Lord had fought for them. Years later, the story of that night would be told again and again, how the small and the faithful stood against the mighty, and how the God of Israel proved himself greater than the armies of the world.